Hawks, Jackson here to start off the day. Today is Friday, May 9th, and a B-Day. Our staff member of the day is Ray Lawson for setting high and consistent standards for student athletes, nominated by Mr. Shepard. Now over to Jake with the news.
Hey Hawks, Jake here with the news today. Today there was rock climbing club at 6 in the morning, and there's going to be physics club in E123, algebra 2 review in E123 as well with Mrs. Sketch, and Studio 315 in the library like always. Also, now on Fridays you can make study groups in the library makerspace. Now let's watch a video about the day in the life of Mr. Ring.
Hi, my name is Mr. Ring and I teach Earth Science.
When do you usually wake up in the morning?
Usually I get up around about 5:30, 6 o'clock.
How do you start your morning?
Usually I'll put on some music and then make a little breakfast. As the weather gets nicer, I like to eat on my back deck and kind of watch the morning roll in.
What do you do around middle of the day besides teaching?
Usually just eat lunch, make a couple phone calls, talk to some colleagues. Unfortunately, nothing terribly exciting, read a few papers.
What do you normally eat for lunch?
Usually it's leftovers, or I'm a big fan of PBJs, been rocking that for a long time.
What do you do after the final bell rings? Part of any after-school activities?
I'm not really involved in any after-school activities. I usually just kind of finish out my day and make sure I'm ready for tomorrow, and then go home.
How do you end your day at home? Just relaxing, doing paperwork, other activities?
Usually it all depends on the weather. So this time of year, when the weather gets nicer, I'll grab a fishing rod and go hit a local stream, or take my dogs out for a walk, or usually it's something outside. And then kind of finish out the day with a little TV, or just put some music on the stereo and relax.
Okay, now let's see what it's like to be Mr. Kiz's.
My name is Mr. Kizis.
How do you start off your day?
Well, I start off my day by waking up, and then I get all ready for school, and then I come here. And then I stand in the hall and the downstairs in the corner of the E100 and the D100 hallway. And then I come up and I go to first period.
What is your first period class in the morning?
Algebra A.
What's your favorite class to be in, and when are you there?
I think my favorite class to be in is probably biology, which is period 4 and 5th period every other day.
What's your favorite part of our lunch and advisory class?
Oh, it's just hanging out with the kids, and we have a fun group of kids who hang out. We joke around, and it's really relaxing, and it's enjoyable. It's a good time to get to know kids that I don't see during the day, and we have quite a crew, so that's fun.
What do you do after the dismissal bell rings?
I do a lot of things. Sometimes this time of year I coach baseball. I'm one of the varsity baseball coaches, so we do that. I also have I own Preferred Landscaping, so I run that. So I'm hanging out with my kids, or I'm always doing something, always staying busy.
Okay, bless your heart.
That's all for the news today. Now let's see what Jackson has with the weather.
Hey Hawks, Jackson here with your weather today. Today there will be a high of 49 degrees and a low of 41. Today it will also be cloudy with some rain throughout the day. That's all for the weather today, Hawks. Now let's head over to Owen about the sports.
Hey Hawks, Owen here with your sports report. Last night boys baseball beat Elmira 4-2, the boys tennis team beat Addison, and the girls lacrosse team beat Binghamton 18-10. Today JV and varsity softball both have games against Horseheads, with JV being home and varsity being away. Varsity and JV baseball have games against Elmira, varsity being home and JV being away. Outdoor track has a meet in Vestal, and JV lacrosse has an away game against Ithaca at 7:15. And lastly, girls varsity golf has an away match at Horseheads. That's all for the sports today. Over to Nessa to wrap up the show.
Hey Hawks, Senior Nessa Ski here to wrap up our show. Thank you for tuning in to CPPtv, your daily source of news around the nest. If you missed anything from our show today or any previous shows, you can check them out at our YouTube channel at CPPtv. To get updates on the show, follow our Instagram at CPP.tv. Thanks for watching and keep flying Hawks.